comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money,
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling, got the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling, patent pockets. You take the dollar, dollar, can a damn soul stop it.
What's going on, guys? My name is Eric, and this is First Thing in the Morning, the only show where we roll out of bed, start playing some games. And this is day 4 of our Wrestlemania week. It's been a lot of fun, but all good things have to come to an end, and today is the final day, and we're going to celebrate by later on in the show, I'm cashing in this motherfucker, and somebody is going down. But until then, we're going to leave that here. It's a ladder. Get it? Ha! Okay. So, on to business. Now, today, what we're going to do is we're going to be playing 4 licensed WWE games. Hopefully it goes better than day 2 and day 3, because I'd really like to pick up a win today. So, without further ado, let's get to our first game. This is WWE Wrestlemania, the arcade game. Now, as you can see, we have a very impressive selection of characters. We have 6. We got Doink the Clown, Bret Hart, Razor Ramon, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, and Lex Luger. Now, I'm going to take Bret Hart because he's a Canadian hero. So it's Bret Hart versus Lex Luger.
Tonight's matchup, Bret Hart versus Lex Luger.
So we got Vince on commentary. Uh-oh.
Here's the setup.
Now, as you can see, this is a very interesting looking WWE game. It was made in the Mortal Kombat era, so I think WWE was trying to capitalize on Mortal Kombat's popularity. It's not so much a wrestling game as it's more of a fighting game with wrestling moves shoehorned into it. And each match is 2 out of 3 falls. So, first fall goes to me. Haha! You think I got this Money in the Bank briefcase just because I'm handsome? Earned it! Through death-defying matches such as this one. I like how a big boot is high risk in this game. By that definition, Big Show's a high flyer. Big uppercut. So the game is mostly punching and kicking. You have special moves, I'm just not too sure how to do any of them. So, damn it. As you can see, there's no 3 count. So you cover the guy and that's the win. So it's the rubber match here. 1 win apiece. Who's walking away with the First Thing in the Morning title? Big neck breaker. Knee to the face. Arm drag. And for the win. No, he kicked out. Wow, you can actually kick out in this game. There you go. Match awarded to me, the Hitman, Bret Hart. You see? Off to a wonderful start so far. So there you go. That was WWF Wrestlemania, the arcade game. My first win of the day. So we're really gaining the momentum I got from winning that Money in the Bank. And we're bringing it into the video game world where I am 1 for 1 for the day. So without further ado, we're going to move on to the next game and continue my winning ways. This is WWF Raw, and it was my favorite wrestling video game as a kid. I used to play it with my friends all the time, which would more often than not lead to wrestling matches in real life. So this is Bret Hart. You got The Undertaker, Yokozuna, Bam Bam Bigelow, which, by the way, if ever you encounter someone who has his skull tattooed, don't mess with him, because if he can handle getting his skull tattooed, he's more than likely capable of kicking your ass. Razor Ramon, Lex Luger, Doink the Clown again for some reason, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, the 1-2-3 Kid, Big Daddy Cool Diesel. So with Razor and those three, you got the Click. All you need is Triple H. The greatest professional wrestler of all time, bar none, no discussion, shut your mouth and just accept it. It's Owen Hart and Luna Vachon. So if you have to guess who I'm going to pick, turn off this video and go take a nap because you clearly need it. I'm picking Owen Hart. And we are going to relive a match from WrestleMania 10. That's right, it's going to be Owen versus the Hitman in a Hart versus Hart to see who is the best. It's Owen. Owen's the best. Let's get this match going. Like 4 seconds into the match, I already tossed him out of the ring like he's nothing. Get out of here, Brett. You're nothing. Yeah. That's a clothesline. I always thought it looked funny when I was a kid. You know, Brett's applying the sleeper. Tossing Brett around like he's nothing. Get out of my ring. Now, I looked up a few things. They say that's a Samoan drop. I guess I can forgive him because of the limited graphics, but it doesn't really look like a Samoan drop. All right, you got King and McMahon back here, freaking out over nothing, really. Whee! Big back body drop. Tossing Brett outside the ring. Get out of here, sir! There's only room for one Hart in this ring, and that's Owen. Oh, he's going for the sharpshooter. Quit, Brett. Tap out. Tap out, Brett. Damn it. No. Don't go for the pin. No. Oh, well. I won. I didn't make him submit the way I wanted to, but I won. I'm taking it. I'm taking the victory. Owen is the greatest Hart, and there you go. Owen Hart. Boom. Our champion. Champion in our hearts forever. We miss you, Owen. So there you have it, guys. That was day 4 of First Thing in the Morning's WrestleMania week. I know I only played 2 games, but it's because a lot of the Super Nintendo wrestling games are pretty similar, so I chose WWF Raw and WrestleMania the arcade game because they were completely different. So there you go. Justification. Now, before I go, I would like to pimp a few things. I write SmackDown reviews every single week, and I sometimes appear on a podcast over at kayfabetoday.wordpress.com. You can follow them on Twitter at kayfabetoday. They're fantastic. It's a great team we got over at the website. Go give us a read. One of my favorite wrestling podcasts, markingout.com, a couple guys from New York. Fantastic show, great content, not just of the WWE, but all kinds of independent shows all around the New York area, as well as the rest of the planet. You can go listen to the podcast at markingout.com. Follow them on Twitter at markingout. Now, if you like great wrestling interviews, the Shining Wizards have you covered. You can find their podcast over at theshiningwizards.com, and you can follow them on Twitter at WizardsPodcast. Highly recommend it. They are fantastic. And last but certainly not least, we have the final say with my broski, Handsome Dan Lopez, the smartest man not involved in professional wrestling. You can find his podcast over at WLWstudios.com, and you can follow him on Twitter at Dan's Last Word. So, with all that out of the way, we come to this. We come to this little item right here. I won a 615-man tournament in Mexico to win this Money in the Bank briefcase. And what am I going to do with it? Byron Saxton, you useless waste of skin. WrestleMania 33. You versus me. The ultimate broski versus the ultimate nerd. Here's how it's going to go. I'm cashing this in on you, brother. And when I beat you, because I will beat you, I'm taking over your job. I'm going to fire Michael Cole, I'm going to fire JBL, and I'm bringing Corey Graves and Renee Young with me. Now, if you accept my challenge, you can find me at MTL Broski on Twitter. But I know you're not going to because you're a coward. So Byron Saxton, I'm coming for you, boy. Okay. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at MTL Broski. Go give the Facebook fan page a like at facebook.com/FTITM. Thank you very much for anybody who's checked out one or all 4 of my videos this week. I had a lot of fun. I'm a big wrestling fan, and this is the perfect week to celebrate that because WrestleMania is today. It's right now. It's probably going on. Why are you watching this? Go watch the pay-per-view. And if you missed it, go back and watch NXT TakeOver Dallas because it was probably the best wrestling show I've seen in the last 5 to 10 years. It was amazing. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan. Turn this off, go enjoy WrestleMania, and then complain about it on Twitter with the rest of us. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Don't be assholes online when you're gaming. And tune in very soon for the next episode of First Thing in the Morning.